We are live in Mikasa. Hey everyone, how's it going? JD here. Check. All right. Okay. Hi there, everyone. I hope all of you are doing well. First off, I just want to say huge thank you to everyone that's been just supporting this journey. This is again, it's the start of something great, and I'm happy that I'm able to share this experience with all of you. Today is all about foam rolling, and a little bit of recovery is necessary. It's right now for me. It's Friday, beginning of September, long week for me, and what I'm going to do is provide a foam rolling class that's just going to target just a couple of areas, and we're going to take literally maybe like a minute per move, and we're going to do 5 moves. I think, yeah, sounds good to me. I've been doing a bit of strength training. I've been doing some boxing, a lot of boxing, and those two have just been like brutal on my body this past week. So highlighting that is very important. And I don't know about you, I'm ready to get this work. Okay, so the full recorded version will be provided. I'm going to try and see what I can do by overlaying music over it. And oh yes, I just want to give a shout out to one of my sponsors, NOCO. No Carbs Company, providing this amazing drink. It's BCAAs. It helps with recovery. Look, it's not going to fix all the world's problems, but it's something that it tastes good, and it's good for your body too. All right, so shout out to my team at NOCO, Sneak Easy, and Roan, and Melon for the hat. Gosh, I'm just decked out right now. I like it. Okay, here we go. We're going to go into our foam rolling class now. As we're diving into this here, I want you all to just, first off, this is a foam roller. Okay, most of you there are different kinds of foam rollers out there in the world. This is one of those where this is probably your standard foam roller. You have some that are ribbed, like they have like spikes in them. Those are kind of intimidating, not gonna lie. So I prefer something like this. It's smooth, it has a little bit of give to it, and it's going to be easy to just put some weight on it and just initially foam roll it out. Now, foam rolling is what? It's known as self-myofascial release, okay? We'll get started in I'd say 30 seconds, and then we'll dive into it from there. But what we're going to do, just set up my timer really quick for me. I don't know what that is. All right, there we go. There we go, 1 minute. So what we'll do is understanding that foam rolling is known as self-myofascial release. Think of your muscles like this. They're not ever knotted up, but they are like guitar strings, and guitar strings run along your body like that, like literally the strings of a guitar. So they get all like fused together like this. And what the foam rolling does is it sends a signal from here up to my brain, and then my brain back down to here for it to release over time. And this just helps that process. So what I like to do is I like to foam roll before working out, and I like to foam roll after, or at least when I have nothing else going on. It's just an opportunity to just, again, help release the tension that I may feel in my muscles, okay? It's going to take some time, but we'll get there. You will get there, all right? Here we go. So first off, you set the foam roller down. I'm going to put it on a diagonal so you can fully see me here. You might see that I have a lovely helper, but we're going to just start putting our back on the foam roller, and basically wherever you have muscle, you can roll it. All right, here we go. So 1 minute, just going to rest my back on top of it, and what I'm going to do is just wrap my arms around my chest. It's just going to help retract my shoulder blades from each other. And you may feel that as you roll up and down, you'll notice that your muscles, okay, or better yet, your back almost gets like a nice adjustment here and there. So with boxing, all right, I found myself being very tight in my back, and you will be tight in your back, especially in your lats. Okay, that runs along right here. That's responsible for the power that you can push with your punches. So we're still rolling here, about 10 more seconds. And then we'll just transition to the front of our thighs. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So rotate around. We're going to take our quads. We're going to lay them on top. So my forearms will be on the ground. I'm going to lay my thighs on top. And again, 1 minute. So we're laying here. We're just going to go forward and back. Now, this is tough because you can actually adjust by just twisting your body from side to side. Some places might feel like there's more block or like a blockage in a way. I don't know how else to describe it other than saying I'm not. But you just, in a way, sense that there's a lot of extra tension held in certain areas of our body, right? Me, for example, I feel a lot of tension in my legs. It's brutal. There's a lot of noise making too. So when in doubt, yell it out. Got about 15 more seconds. Again, just rolling from side, just front and back. We're gonna hit the inner thigh in a moment. Be sure to take deep breaths in. Don't hold your breath. All right, that's 1 minute. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and lay our outer thigh on top of this. And we're going to use the opposite foot, the top leg, to act as a support. So my forearm is down. I'm just going to shift up and down and basically let my thigh run along the side of the foam roller. Now, this is where you have to put some weight down into your hands, into your arms, because this is the unforgiving part, right? I worked a lot of legs this week. Ooh. I'm also going to do another foam rolling class where it specializes in, better yet, more just like, no, this is what we're doing. This is foam rolling. Yeah, come on. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. That happens. So we've got about, I'd say 10 more seconds of this side, and then we'll switch over to the other side. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And switch. Woo. So far, what have we covered so far? We've covered our thighs, our back. Oh my gosh, this part is brutal. Yeah, there's just no darting around it. Woo! Just not even gonna say that much. Yep, this side is brutal. I feel like I'm torturing myself. In a way, it kind of does feel like that, right? Stay with it. Eventually, things will start to loosen up. Let's get the butt. What do you say? Oh, have a seat, everyone. So, literally, take your butt, your glutes, place it on top of the foam roller. All right. What we're gonna do, so we can try and get a deeper push into our glute, we're gonna take our left leg, bring it over the top of our right knee, and then we're gonna just sit into that right glute. Here we go. So I have my hands placed behind me. I am actually just kind of leaning into that. So we're having like a nice stretch right here. So yeah, check it out. I'm flexing my foot to help protect my knee. All right, I don't know about you, my knees suck. But coming out of that, I just have to work a little bit differently. And by me working differently, I'm able to come back stronger. In fact, I am stronger now that I've had to be more aware of this. All right, switch over to the other side. So I'd say we got about, so maybe you find a spot that's like, that has a lot of tension. Hold that just a little bit longer. Slowly knead it out. Knead it out. There it is. Sometimes you're just looking for the right words. It's all good. It's all good. These classes will get better and better. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so that was like what? Just a little over 5 minutes. What did we cover? We covered our back. We covered the front of our thighs. Covered the outer part of our legs. Covered glutes. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We need one more. Let's do our calves. Here, check this out. So, this is brutal. So you can let your calves just kind of rest right here. Set my timer again, just so we're here for a minute. And that'll be our last move. And you'll be ready to go about your day. Or maybe you're starting your day, maybe you're ending your day. We'll smooth this process out. This is the cool part about this with going live, is that it's always an experiment, right? You know, you never can anticipate when or what's going to happen. Like, you know, it's all good. Now, for a deeper, let's just say you're that type of person that can go for it a little bit with the pain. One leg can go on top of the other. And right now, so the soleus is a muscle in your calf. Woo! Can't even talk right now. This side is very tight. And switch if you haven't yet. Wow! Okay, so not going to get fancy with muscle terms, but we want to think that the calf runs along from the back, okay, all the way down to the bottom of our foot. So in reality, like, if your calves are tight or you're having issues in your calves, most likely your feet have something to do with it. My feet are flat. I'm just highlighting the biscuit feet. Yeah, I can't deny it. Can't change it. But you can work on ankle mobility, and that'll improve stability within the knee joint, mobility in the low back. Like, everything works if you stack one thing on top of another. All right? So that was 5 moves. 5, maybe. I mean, I took a little bit more time to explain this, but just gotta say thank you so much for your time, your energy. I appreciate you. Have a great rest of your day. Peace out.